Oh, let's get it straight. Checking you from our political gate. Elegant, astronomical, phenomenal, keeping it real. I'm the heavyweight champion, you know the deal. LM the warrior, I come to correct. Spitting to you my political lyrics. My strength is impeccable, not wreckable. Y'all can't destroy me. Introducing myself, keeping it real. My name start with an E, I'm gonna let y'all chill. Let me tell you what my mean to me. Excellent, ebullient, effervescent, eloquent, endearing, everlasting, bringing the heat. I'm not the average woman, I dance to my own beat. Y'all know Steve Harvey gonna feel the heat, but we can meet in the streets. I don't mess with cowards ahead of me. I will walk you like a dog when you come for me. I tried to be quick, but they poked the beast. Now I'm roasting anyone that came for me. Spooking truck, y'all know what it be. You about to feel the heat from me, so I don't watch y'all fizz. And they call Liz Jackson too. I know for sure that's Bobby Edmund. Boo, it's not what I say, it's what I can prove. Y'all forgot I'm from the hood. I got all type of loyalty in the streets. Bloods and Crips damn sure respect me. I know gang lords and vices disciple too. When I call them, they coming for you. There's not a threat, this is a treat for you. I told y'all bullies, I lay them coming with the heat. Ask what you talking about, know what you heard. I am singing like a hummingbird. You gon' feel the wrath from me. Serving Steve and his gang, Southern hospitality tea. Steve Harvey thought it was a joke when he came for me. He wanna be comedian, I let him gonna set him free. I will be the last woman Steve Harvey disrespect. I am coming like a tussie. You can bet that Steve Harvey kept coming for me. Now I'm gonna end catastrophe. Y'all know Steve knows he Diddy too. They both some tricks with men's secret cracks, that's true. Don't forget, I'm coming for T.D. Jakes too. He a fake preacher and a pimp from the hood, getting ready to get these monsters one by one. Ellen gonna show all these bullies who got the legal gun. I asked everyone to leave me alone. Steve Harvey thought he would seal my fate. All crooked shit he did to me, I have tape, text message, phone calls and threats too. Even videos for my proof. It's sad to know these dudes push me this far. I'm driving right over them while I'm driving my car. I have a lot of names for Steve, but let's try his first name to Broderick. Let's see what it means to you. Bullshit, black bully, backstabber, brutal, broken, barren, bloodthirsty, bitter, bleak, bad, blighted, backhand. That's how he looked to me. Now I'm coming back, Steve Harvey legally. I'm on attack. Don't mean no harm, but I had to come back to spit the truth. That's what I do in the booth. Now I got your attention. I need y'all to listen about all the crooked shit they put in position. Yo, let's get it straight, checking you from my political gate. LA and I'm astronomical, phenomenal, keeping it real. I'm the heavyweight champion, you know the deal. LM the warrior, I come to correct, spitting to you my political lyrics. My strength is impeccable, not wreckable. Y'all can't destroy me, introducing myself, keeping it real. My name's Sarge, with an E, I'm gonna let y'all chill. Let me tell you, what I mean to me, excellent. Bullying, effervescent, eloquent,
for those that know no more about you than you. They can tell everybody about the things you do, when in actuality they don't even have a clue. The things they say are made up, not even true. To those people, this is what I got for you. To mind your business, don't mind mine. Let me say it again, mind your business, don't mind mine. Every day they always have something to say, talking about you's how they spend their day. They act like it's a job to point out how you do things different from their way. They be serious too, they don't even play. No matter what you do, it's always wrong. This bullshit been going on far too long. That's why I wrote this little song. Mind your business, don't mind mine. One more time, mind your business, don't mind mine. People like that are all over the place. People like that, what a disgrace. When they are talking about you, they have a straight face. It's as if what they are saying is okay. If you don't know the rules to the game, you shouldn't even play. Be careful to keep my name out your mouth, and everything will be fine. And never forget to mind your business, don't mind mine. You got to get your own, it's not hard to find. Mind your business, don't mind mine. You got to do this like all the time. Mind your business, don't mind mine. Doing this will keep my foot out your behind. Mind your business, don't mind mine. You got to stop lying. Mind your business, don't mind mine. Don't you forget to mind your business, don't mind mine. This is for those that know more about you than you. They can tell everybody about the things you do, when in actuality they don't even have a clue. The things they say are made up, not even true. To those people, this is what I got for you. Don't mind mine, don't mind mine. Let me say it again. Mind your business, don't mind mine. Mind your business, don't mind mine. Got to stop lying. Mind your business, don't mind mine. Don't you forget to mind your business, don't mind mine. This is for those that know more about you than you. They can tell everybody about the things you do, when in actuality they don't even have a clue. The things they say are made up, not even true. To those people, this is what I got for you. Mind your business, don't mind mine. Let me say it again. Mind your business, don't mind mine. Every day they always have something to say. Talking about you is how they spend their day. They act like it's a job to point out how you do things different from their way. They be serious too, they don't even play. No matter what you do, it's always wrong. This bullshit been going on far too long. That's why I wrote this little song. Mind your business, don't mind mine. One more time. Mind your business, don't mind mine. People like that are all over the place. People like that, what a disgrace. When they are talking about you, they have a straight face. It's as if what they are saying is okay. If you don't know the rules to the game, you shouldn't even play. Be careful to keep my name out your mouth, and everything will be fine. And never forget to mind your business, don't mind mine. You got to get your own, it's not hard to find. Mind your business, don't mind mine. You got to do this like all the time. Mind your business, don't mind mine. Doing this will keep my foot out your behind. Mind your business, don't mind mine. You got to stop lying. Mind your business, don't mind mine. Don't you forget to, don't mind mine.
Mind your business, mind your business, mind your business, don't mind mine. Hey you guys, hey you guys, hey you guys. I said what I said the way I said it on that song, and I meant what I said. Y'all can say what you want to all day long, baby. Essie Berry will be just fine. Okay, so listen, you guys. I'm gonna spit out some stuff that went on. I'm gonna let you guys know what was going down. Then afterwards, then I'll take some questions and stuff. I did say hello to everybody, but let me just do it like this because I put everybody in the box. But hey, Miss Valerie. Hey, Fred. Hey, Mama Dancing. Miss Linda Dorsey, Right Cross, and any newcomers, I welcome you guys as well, too. Miss Shy in the house, Feel It for Life. Miss BB in the house. Is that Courtney? Magnu. Thank you, Magnu, for joining us today. Anybody I miss? Miss Connie Williams, welcome today. Miss Tina, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Whatever it is, it's what it is. So welcome you guys, and thank you for joining me. So listen, first of all, before I say anything, a lot of times people, when you say things, people try to come back, go back and forth. I'm not here to go back and forth with nobody, no more, on no circumstances. I got my life and you got yours. People want to talk like they bad or do all this extra stuff. I have no time for it. A lot of times people will lie. That's what liars do. Liars will lie to come back and try to make stuff that you say ain't true. I have nothing to lie about on anything that I say. That's why I always have it in black and white. Point blank, period, simple. Some things just don't need to be addressed, and I'm not here to address them because I have too many other far concerning matters that go on to address stupidity. But before I do this, and if you have not read it, down in the bottom of the description box, you will see some messages that went back and forth with me, Joc, and he has a wife named Kendra Robinson. I'll speak on that in a minute, but when they pissed me off, this is what I said. And when they pissed me off in the description, that's what I said. But this is something that I just felt like I wanted to say.
All right, here we go again. LM getting ready to check some chins. See what confused me. Young Jock wanna come for me. I did not call or text you either, but you stepped to the plate like an Oscar minor winner. So Ninja, you wanna come for me. When I with your wife, to tell her the tea. But Joc, you step to me like you wanna see me. Put in place and breakfast like a real queen. Then Joc got the nerves to talk shit to me. So let me tell you what Young Jock mean to me. Yellow belly, yowling, yawn, janky, stocky, changing, jumpy, jacked up, jaded, judgmental, disrespectful, trifling, liar, cheater, immature, lamb, ninja, incoherent, I let mean gay tendencies, incompetent, loose or womanizer, bully, nasty, offensive, overbearing, satanic, devil, evil, demonic ways. That's what I got to say, Joc. I wanna know who you think you talking to. Coming for me, I was talking to Kendra, so you came to me lying. Niggas sounded real confused, trying to get your lie together before you was in the Diddy pool. How you gonna say don't put you in the Diddy shit? You did a whole damn song, Ninja, did you forget? You the one wearing dresses and female hairdos. What I know, you not no full-fledged dude, no real man. I know if ever wore a dress, I don't give a flip. Either way, that's you and Kendra hot mess. What I do know, one thing for sure, you will lie about anything to feel secure. So you wanted to disrespect me, but you was connected to P. Diddy. Now you running scared and talking shit to me. Go put that dress back on before you come for me. I know you don't think you bad. 1 minute you dress as a woman, then a man. It clear to know you step to me. You have a feminine identity. You a real man and you wore a dress. But again, that's you and Kendra mess. Don't get this confused. This ain't it, love and hip hop. This is the real news. I don't pop lock. What you and your wife should have done is research me, Joc. They say a hit dog will holler. You sure did that like you were on attack. Don't get mad at me, cause Diddy's secrets are out. You the one had a record deal, I know that. I told you that. You had bitch tendencies, that is clearly true. That's why Ninja is schooling you big out of shape. You told on yourself, you got mad at me cause I was trying to help. There were kids involved and very young too. And you said you did not know what Diddy was up to. Yeah, right, if that's what you say. But how all your tendencies came out today. You told me what I need to know. That a hit dog will holler, that's for sure. You and Kendra can come for me, but at the end of the day, neither one of you scare me. So stop talking shit and please sit down, cause when you open your mouth to me, you sounded like a clown. You know who did you and what did you. I didn't deal with Diddy, but you did, boo. You can say I don't know what's up, but one thing for sure, you got me fucked up.
All right, you guys. I said what I said the way I said it. So let me tell y'all what went on. I don't know if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop, but I do. I like Love and Hip Hop. So I was watching Love and Hip Hop, and when I watch it, I've been watching it for years. I done watch all from the Atlanta to the New York to the Miami. So, you know, pretty good show, whatever, at times, but it's a reality show. So here we go. We going back and forth. And I like Kendra. If y'all don't know, her name is Kendra Robinson, and she is an attorney that is out of Atlanta, Georgia. So I decided to contact Kendra, and I was like, yo, Kendra, I said, I'm going to be honest with you. I said, I seen some stuff about your man in, you know, affidavits. I'm going to show you what it is before I get through. I said, so it was sent to me, and I thought you would want to know. I said, because I don't want you to be blindsided. Now, as a Black woman, I'm thinking that I was doing something good to go up there and be like, yo, sister, I'm a Black sister. You know you've been having problems with your man a little bit. It's all on TV. So, you know, I want to let you know this is going down before it go down so you can get a head start on it. So let me play the clips, the one that I sent her, and then I'm going to play the one that had just been released. Another one is a victim named Allie Carter. Now, I didn't put these videos up. Allie Carter put these videos up. Allie Carter said what she had to say. So I was really not sure why they felt like they wanted to get angry with me. But let me play the video for you guys.
Allie Carter told us about Diddy. Allie Carter has spoke out so much throughout the years and told us exactly how all of this is connected. The very first time she spoke out, she spoke about there being underground tunnels where she was moved through. And there have been a lot of rumors about Diddy allegedly having these underground tunnels that run to the Playboy Mansion. And the Playboy Mansion does have underground tunnels. Here is the blueprint of the Playboy Mansion that they made showing the underground tunnels underneath the mansion. And I blew this up a little bit more for you guys because back in the day, it actually led to celebrities' houses. Allie Carter has just made an affidavit of truth that she turned over to the feds against Diddy and other celebrities about how she was allegedly abused at a Playboy Mansion party. As you can see, here's Diddy's name here and others such as Birdman, Denzel Washington, and Young Jock. In this document, she speaks about how she was a party favor and how other children were there as party favors as well, and how they were set on a table and had to wait for people to come and choose them. She explained how once these people were done with what they were doing, and I have to watch what I say, but you guys get what I'm saying, they would be placed back on the table for someone else to choose them. She explains how these parties turned into a whole frenzy once the DJ started music and turned on the flashing lights. And then she explains how there was things at this party called body cakes, and it means that these would be on the table and people would put food on them and then they would eat off them. Y'all, I just seen a footage of Diddy doing this at a white party that he held back in the 2000s. She explains in this affidavit that they would bring in animals like donkeys and burros, and they had to have physical relationships with them as these people watched, and her and another girl ended up throwing up and they rubbed their faces in it as punishment. Allie Carter also told us that she had physical evidence against Diddy and some of these other celebrities, and she took a picture of this also showing proof that she turned in physical evidence.
I was at a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors. But I told you, nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021. 7 months ago. We made sure, I already knew, that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that 7-8 months ago. We went and made sure there were sworn documents. We have them. When we went to Colorado for the A to Z event, we had a lot of legal evidence that we made sure we already had because we knew a list of people were about to get got. You can't run for that long. I'm just shocked we're finally seeing the day. Do you understand that their music is their diary? All these rappers, they're telling you what they did. The music, it's telling you what they did. The comedy and the art is a reflection of life. I got a reflection of life for you.
Let's be clear. You federal prosecutors, you have
video surveillance from Diddy's house from back from 2008. Look in that 2008, 2010 span, you'll find her video there. You want to send it? Send it over. She'll say, yeah, that's me.
Allie Carter also made a video just recently speaking a little bit about the Diddy party. So I'm about to roll y'all this clip, and you guys let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Diddy parties. Those are assault parties. And I was one of the kids that was one of the party favors. And a party favors means that you're set on top of a table and you're used as a toy for anybody who comes across the table or who wants to party at a certain time of night when the music stops and then the DJ starts flashing all these lights and they close the doors, and then everybody turns into like a frenzy and starts going into a crazed animal-like demonic state, and you have no idea what's going on. And yes, there was a time where I was just like completely don't give a shit because it happened, and I was the type of kid that thought that, you know, you're in the presence of royalty and they make it seem like you're in the presence of Hollywood, so you should be honored and you should be appreciating that you're there. And I was that person. I totally acted like that. I was like, oh, it's fine, you know, it really does.
So now, you guys, y'all heard that for yourself. Okay, you heard what the young lady said, and then you heard what Allie Carter said. Allie Carter was the black young lady. There's another one I'm going to play, but not at this moment. So what I did, I wrote Kendra Robinson, and I told her, yo, this is what's being distributed, and this is what's out now. So because it's out now, sister, I wanted you to know what was going on, because I know that your man is a liar. He showed that on on nationwide TV. You know, this woman didn't like that I said her man was a natural born liar. People can say what they want to, prove that I'm lying, because there's no such thing as a successful liar. You're either going to add or you're either going to take away. That's your choice for you to do that, whichever way you do that. So after I got through talking to her, it was a day or so, and then it was in my Instagram. She said, please elaborate. She said, because she wanted to see the footage. So that footage that you just saw, I sent that footage to Kendra Robinson. So after I sent it to Kendra a day or so later, when I said send it, she said send it. She asked me to send it to Young Jock. I told her I'm not sending Young Jock shit. I don't like him. He's a liar, and he's not my friend, and really neither are you. I said, but I did it because I had mad respect for you, how you carry yourself. But really, she knew when she first got married to Young Jock that he had cheated on her and got a baby by her, and you rolled with that lie until it got exposed. So I wasn't impressed no more like that, but I still had some respect for her, because I know as women, when we love a man, we go through things certain times and we will try to have his back. But once you love someone or you feel something for someone, those are natural born feelings. You can't change them. So I told her I wasn't going to send him anything. And I say, Miss Kendra, would you please make sure that you don't have your husband contact me? I don't want to talk to Young Jock. I didn't put the footage out there. I just happened to see it. And as a black woman, I felt like you may want to understand and see what it was talking about, because certain things happen. And because things happen like that, and you know that your husband's like that, then I just wanted you to know. So then all of a sudden I get Kendra message back, and then Young Jock, which y'all will see it at the bottom of this video, he called me a potato head hoe, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why that shit I just spit out on that mic, which y'all heard me talking about this nigga being in a dress. You come to me. See, I'm not going to fight no man. That's what I'm not going to do. But if you all bad and you whooping with all your mouth like you got mouth, nigga, I can send someone to you. Point blank, period, simple. And that's not a promise. I mean, that's not a threat. That's a promise. So I'm not going to be sitting up here going back and forth with men, and especially disrespectful men who talk derogatory about women. that tells me that you have female tendencies. I don't care what man you are, who you are, what you say, how you say it. If you disturb, if you feel in some kind of way, you still don't have to go back and forth with no woman like you got bitch tendencies. And I didn't say anything else, but I did tell him after that he had bitch tendencies. He had no reason to sit up here and contact me, and I wasn't talking to him, and I'm not going to be dealing with him like that. And I didn't. So then he said, yeah. He said, you and Jaguar, he said he on Jaguar tail too. Let Jaguar know I'm watching her too. So why you gotta watch Jaguar? What is it about Jaguar that you mad about? Now, if you notice in that video, homegirl said she was a Diddy favorite. She was a party favorite. She never said Young Jock was at any mansion. Did y'all hear her say that? That young white girl said that there were tunnels up under the Playboy mansions. In the messages that Young Jock sent me, he said, you better not go and tell nobody I was at no Playboy mansion. I'll get ready to sue you. Sue me for what? Because I shared a video? Because I shared a video, and this is the thing you really just told on yourself, because that girl didn't say nobody was at no Playboy mansion at that moment. She said there was parties, P. Diddy parties, but she said there was tunnels up under the Playboy mansion. So where did Young Jock get that whole scenario that I said that he was at a Playboy mansion with this girl? I didn't say nothing, but that's what he alluded to in the fact of the message that he sent. So then he went back and forth, and I checked his ass, and homeboy said, you finna be 55 years old. Thank you. He said, you should be enjoying your birthday, not worried about me. I wasn't worried about you. I was worried about his wife, and I shouldn't have been worried about her. As again, should have mind my own business, but because I watch it and I know they're gonna reach back out to me, I said that to her, thinking that sometime as women and men, why do we got to keep dogging each other? Why can't we just focus on what it is at that time and try to help and get a solution on what it is? We don't do that. So then this nigga had the nerve to contact me and was talking mad stuff. Then when I dragged him and checked him, because I told this nigga, this ain't loving hip hop. You better go check. I'm not gonna play no games with you. I'm not gonna argue with no man. Again, you got bitch tendencies if you want to sit up here and keep dragging women on the internet or talking stupid. That girl was 15 years old when that happened. There are more victims that's coming out. But because she's a victim, nobody's going to believe her, just like they didn't want to believe Cassie. When Cassie came out and said Diddy did what he did, everybody was still up on pins and needles until they seen how Diddy hit her and stomped her. Homeboy would have been dead straight up. Jesus knew not to give me an abusive man, because he is not going to play no games like that. You will not be black in my eye. Nigga, go to sleep if you want to. You will have hot grits, oatmeal, grease. I am not playing. Why would I sit up there and let a man do that to me? And what would be the purpose in this little girl lying? The CPS failed her, because not only was it the CPS, it was the foster parents too who are in on this. The police failed her, because I showed y'all the other day how many police reports that I filed on Steve Harvey. They didn't do anything. I showed you restraining orders, and that was just one. There was two more prior to that. I was like, you know what, I'm done, because you don't want to approve them. The third one got approved, but it was sad that I had to go through all that. You cannot get a restraining order on someone unless you have concrete proof. Unless you're an idiot, you stupid, and you don't know the law, you can't get a restraining order. That's illegal. You have to be able to show concrete proof. And that's what I did. And that's what this girl did. That affidavit was notarized and signed and saying that all these things happened. So then Young Jock said, yo, if you go tell somebody I was with a man, what? Did that girl say anywhere in that video that Young Jock was with a man? She never said Young Jock was with a man. She never said nothing like that. So where did you come, Young Jock, that you going to say, if you say I was with a man, I'll sue you, but you're wearing female dresses. You get what I'm saying? So why you wearing female dresses? I don't care if you with a sissy or man. I don't care what you with. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I was just trying to be respectful to your wife because I know you're a natural born liar. And if you lie about something little, if you lie about something big, when you come challenge something of my credibility, you can say what you want to, but I can show anybody on this internet that I said is a liar or I done said something about them is not what I say, is what I can prove. But what I'm not going to do, I will not go back and forth with you. So then he still kept contacting me. And I told him, nigga, didn't I tell you don't contact me no more? Don't keep going back and forth. I said, it seems to appear that you're trying to intimidate me. Isn't your wife a lawyer? You better go ask your wife what intimidation means before I have her up under charges and you up under charges too. Then I went back over to Kendra. I said, yo, Kendra, you need to get your man. I said, because I told you, don't have him contact me, and he gonna contact me anyway. And you trying to act like you Wonder Woman, but you know that your husband is a natural born liar and a whore at that too. I thought about calling MTV, so they better not send us to me. I blocked them though, because you sit up here, you with a lawyer, you a prestigious, supposed to be a prestigious lawyer. You out there trying to fight women because they running up on your husband, but you a lawyer and you don't think you can be disbarred. I'm not holding back from anybody who come at me now. You come at me and you play that game, I won't be on this internet talking stupid to you. I will annihilate you behind closed doors and come for everything in your livelihood that you think I won't come from. I'm just telling you. So when he said that about the man and he said that about the mansion, neither one of those videos alluded to the fact that said anything like that. She was basically saying she saw him at the party, but he was trying to justify his actions. Why would I allow him to justify his actions? And for what reason would I allow him to justify his actions? If the girl said that she was violated at a party, I'm going to believe that. Why is it so quick that we got to victimize the victim? Why is it so bad that we got to continue to criticize them and ridicule them? This baby one was 15 years old when that happened. So at this point, you know, I was just like, I'm trying to read the comments, but I got to wait, you guys. So at this point, I'm like, then told her, went back to her, and I told her, check this. You better tell your damn man, don't call me no more. I mean, don't email me, don't Instagram me, whatever, DM me if y'all call it. Don't do that to me, because I told you that I didn't want your man contacting me, because I see, this is my thing. You a dude. You think I ain't got no dudes that'll come for you? You think that I can't send a troop of niggas to stomp you out real quick? At the end of the day, I'm not even gonna play those kind of games. That's why I be looking at these niggas when they be sitting up and talking smack and you wolfing. You just running your mouth because you're not gonna do nothing to Essie Berry. You didn't hear what I said. When I got loyalty in the streets, when I come with the heat, and I will walk your ass like a dog in the street. I said what I said the way I said it. So after I got through and I contacted her again and told her about him contacting me and what he did, she was okay with that. She didn't say nothing was wrong with that. I guess she thought that was respectable. So I'm not going to sit up here and let you disrespect me because I told you what time it was and you continue to try to disrespect me. At the end of the day, I went to her as a black sister saying, yo, I saw what was going on with your husband. This is what I saw, and I just wanted to know, had you heard that? Then she said, the law is the law. She said, so I wasn't there at the time, so it ain't got nothing to do with me. It does have something to do with you. Birds of a feather flock together, and no matter what, you know what I'm saying, you will be charged by guilt by association. You know what I'm saying? And when a person lies and then they try to make you look like you the liar, that's what liars do. Liars are going to always try to sit up here and justify. If you ain't guilty, just shut the hell up. If you ain't did that, just shut the hell up. If didn't nothing happen, just shut the hell up. But you would rather whine and say what you didn't do, and ain't no telling what kind of tapes that he's on. And you're going to tell me that you ain't never went to no Diddy mansion or no Playboy mansion. Nobody said you went to Playboy mansion. but I can guarantee you that you went to one of Diddy parties. You were signed to Diddy label. How you gonna act like you're not affiliated with Diddy? What's happening is, like Allie just said, these celebrities act like they royalty. You're not royalty. You just another nigga in the street. And that's what y'all people need to understand. So what these people call themselves celebrity and they got money and you see them on TV. Oh, okay. But what does that mean? Does that mean that they are not liars? No, it doesn't. Do that mean that they're not whores? No, it doesn't. Do that mean that they will do illegal things? Yes, it does. So stop believing things because you see it on TV. The thing with the people on TV now as celebrities, I was married to one. They have the money and the means to be able to cover things up, to change it, because you got money to buy people up to shut up. So I wasn't trying to dog Joc. He did that for himself. I'm sure more is going to come out. Someone sent me another video this morning. So let me see if this one. That was the first one. So listen to this one.
Denzel Washington was at this party?
Yep.
Birdman was at this party?
Yes, he was.
And Young Jock?
Yep.
And you're telling me Denzel was there and it was after 1 o'clock when he supposedly left?
And beanie, socks, and a gold chain.
So you're telling me Denzel Washington had a beanie on, socks on, and a gold chain, and that's it? In front of children?
Yep.
Funny. Because he sure portrays himself to be holier than thou.
Yep. So a lot of them do.
One of those men have a birthmark.
Left thigh.
Did you have sexual interactions with Denzel? And I know we don't tell on Denzel. And did Birdman promise you things?
So much. Like what he promised Lil Wayne at a young age.
Yeah, I posted about this on my channel earlier this year. I've always thought that something was off about Birdman. I feel like after Jay-Z, that he should definitely be taken down next, allegedly. Wasn't expecting to hear Joc, but you can't put nothing past any of these celebrities these days, but I definitely believe her. What do y'all think?
Now, whatever she said, she just said that Joc was at the party. But Joc threatened to say he want to sue me if I said that he was with men. Why would I go lie and say you were with men if that's not true? Why would I say you was at a mansion if it wasn't true? Whatever that girl said, she signed a notarized statement, which is an affidavit, which is a certified document, which would be validated in court. So basically, you can't say that she's lying on what would be her merit, what would be her reason for lying. You get what I'm saying? And at this point, she wrote an affidavit to the feds or whatever. And I'm just going to be honest. I'm not going to say about the conversation, but I talked to the feds as well Monday. So, and that's all I'm going to go from there, because birds of a feather flock together. If all y'all affiliate together, I'm not here to play no games with you. People want to try to paint you out and betray you to be something because you're trying to get to the truth. What I'm not going to do is sit up here and go back and forth with people, and the stuff is right there in front of me. I heard about Allie a long time ago, but unless you come to me and say, Essie Berry, I need your help, then I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? I can't help you. I just can't do that, you know, and I'm not going to. And I am going to be sympathetical and take a woman's, I'm going to listen to a woman before I just say that she's lying, and especially if she's a victim. And this lady just said, Ms. Rock say, tell her that real men don't argue with women. No, sissy men argue with women. Men with bitch tendencies argue with women. Why you gonna sit up here and argue with them? For what reason? It doesn't make no sense. Just go somewhere and just don't say nothing. That's why I don't argue with people back and forth on this internet, because I don't have nothing to prove. But if someone asks me for the evidence, then I'll prove the evidence for what it is. At the end of the day, to me, when I was going back and forth with Young Jock, he just told on himself. No one said he was with men. She said he was at the party. No one said he was at Playboy Mansion. She said he was at a Diddy party. So if nobody said that, Young Jock, where did you get that from? How did that even come out your vocabulary? Because that was something that you chose that you want to say, but it was more better after he done insulted me. I guess he would have researched me. Then he gonna try to clean it up after that. You get what I'm saying? Because he's the last one. You a male raggedy whore. And you wear female dresses to make me think that you would have tendencies. And then you want to sit up here and belittle women. And same thing if a woman belittle a man. But if I'm telling the truth, it ain't about belittling you. It's about telling the truth. But people, please watch who you follow. Please watch who you deal with. Please watch who you watch, because someone's on TV does not mean they're not illegal. Because someone's on TV don't mean they ain't ratchet. Because someone is on TV don't mean they ain't no liar. I mean, normal people lie. Why wouldn't celebrities lie? Now, all these women out of all these years been victimized by this man, and it ain't just Diddy. There's other celebrities that's involved as well too. So we really have to pay that attention. And the reason why that is because if I don't stand for something, I will fall for anything. When I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm 8 o'clock in the morning till the sun go down, trying to help people in any way that I can. I'm not here to be sitting up here being bullied. I've been bullied by Steve Harvey and his people for 10 years. That's how I got a restraining order. I don't have to justify it to some little raggedy Rudy Poop cats on this internet. I'm not going to do that. I know what I know, just like Jag knew what she knew, and people want to degrade, disrespect, talk down about Jag, and now look at what's happened. No one ever really realized and recognized that she was a victim, and she was victimized by this whole situation. And because she was victimized, you know, seemed like people want to beat up the victim instead of acknowledging that you've been victimized. The only thing I ever wanted when I was dealing with this whole situation with Mary, for Steve Harvey and his people to say, yo, this lady Bobby Edmonds, she made a mistake. She didn't mean to say it that way. Essie didn't extort nothing, nor did she conspire. But what people would rather for me to do is go sit down and shut up. Same thing with Allie. What people would rather for her to do is go sit down and shut up. And I want to make sure as a family and people who watch me that we keep Miss Allie Carter in prayer. When y'all sitting around dogging women and you saying things, even the men who on the internet talking stupid to women, what if that was your daughter and somebody talking stupid to your daughter like that? Would it be okay? What if it was your mammy and somebody was on there talking stupid to her? Would it be okay? What if it was your auntie and somebody was on there talking stupid to her? Would it be okay? What about it was your grandmammy? Would it be okay? And I'm not trying to be insulting when I say it that way, but would it be okay? So what you need to do is start taking the knowledge for your own action and the things that you place into a situation, and then you want someone to feel sorry for you, or you want to paint a person to be a liar because you know it's true. If somebody didn't believe you 20 years ago, what would make you think they would want to come tell the truth again? Because they got so many doors shut in their face. What if I hadn't kept coming up here, standing up here for myself? These people would have hung me. These people would have probably had me behind bars. These people probably would have made me have a mental breakdown, and no one cared. So miss me if you think I care about what you're saying, and please stop hiding behind God. Please stop talking about we want to make peace, we want to do this, we want to get an understanding, we want to be family, we want to be different, we want to save the world. But then in the same breath that you can say that, you turn back around and you get negative, who's going to follow you? I got millions and thousands of people sitting up here every day writing me and saying whatever they want to say and however they want to say it, and I try to address them. I cannot address everybody, but if I think there is a way that I can help you to be better or to change something, I'm going to do that. And no time was I trying to disrespect this lady Kendra. I thought I was going to help her, but I had to shut her down real easy too. And I could put that conversation out here as well at the bottom of the video. I'll do that later, where me and her was going back and forth and talking. She was really offended because I even sent it to her, but you ought to be glad, because this dude will lie. If you will lie about something big, you will lie about something little. And once you get on anything, whether it's the internet, whether it's a piece of paper, whether it's a telephone, whatever you do, and you get on somewhere and I done caught you in a lie, everything you talking about is a lie. Point blank, period, simple. And when I say I ride for my people, I ride for my people. If I am cool with a person and I know that I'm cool with a person, I don't care if I ain't seen them in 20 years. I might be done fell out with them, but I'm not going to let you get up here and dog someone that I was okay with at one time. And nor have anybody can say y'all ever did that. If I dogged you, you needed to be dogged. If I said something, then you need to be said to. I'm not going to sit up here and go at you and say something and it's not true. Like, I'm an activist. I can't do that. And it's funny what people, a lot of people on this internet, that try to portray me to be a liar, but you can't prove that I ain't lying. You can't prove that, but I can prove that I'm telling the truth. Give me one thing that you want me to show you that I can't show you. Just like I had several bloggers, you know what I'm saying? I told them to use it at their own, expense or whatever they choose to do. But at the end of the day, thank you, Miss Crystal. At the end of the day, I don't have time. What would be my dog in the fight to lie on somebody? What, like, if you done did something to me, I'm a female wear her emotion on her shoulder, on her sleeve. So, if I'm talking smack, I'm hurt at this time, I'm going to tell you what I feel. But what I will not do is sit on a platform, sit in a room, sit anywhere, and I know somebody and you think I'm going to let you dog them and talk about them. That just show how sloppy you are. And once I'm done with you, I'm really done with you. If you want the smoke and you want the heat, y'all already hear how I be putting them lyrics together. I could chew you out in the street and think nothing of you and walk you in heat like you are a dog in the street, if that's what I wanted to do. And they don't call me, they call me the pit bull, and they call me the bulldog, and they call me the beast. I don't think I look like either one. I'm not even sure where I got those names from, but I done went up against military base and everybody else. So a lawyer don't scare me. Neither does a judge. That's why I wasn't going to let this judge sit up here and do what she did and try to intimidate me for Steve Harvey. That's the same with Kendra. If I tell you, don't tell your man, don't contact me, why would you let your man contact me? I was hoping she do try to put something against me any kind of way, because once I asked her not to have her man contacting me and he gonna come over to my page threatening, talking stupid to me, boo, I'll serve you like what it is. It's just what it is. And that's what I did. And after I told her, if you don't get your husband and talking crazy to me, I said, you'll mess around and you'll have a lawsuit against yourself for intimidating me and threatening me. And he keep coming at me like he's stalking me because I sent you a video. And she got mad when she said, well, go ahead and send it to my husband too. I told her, I ain't sending your husband nothing. I don't know your husband. I don't like that nigga. He's a liar. I said, why would I send him anything? And I told you that I would not. So now, as a woman, that made me look at Miss Kendra differently. I don't care if she's a lawyer in Atlanta. I don't care where she's a lawyer at. Just because I was nicer to come tell you that, and you heard what this girl said, to sign the affidavits, that's like a sworn document. That's a document that can be validated through court. So if you certify something like that and you notarize it, that's saying that this is what happened. I'm telling the truth. She just said that Denzel was in a chain, some beaties, and a gold chain. And this is me. You don't have to look at it. But go back sometime and look at some of how these celebrities done played certain things. When I seen Denzel Washington in Training Day and he played that cop, I say he just as low down as in that damn. He got that in him. He has that in him. A lot of these celebrities, what come out, that way they can act it out, but it's in them, period. I'm going to drop the link, you guys, if you want to ask me a question. I'm not going to be on here that long, but people wanted to know, like, what happened. So that's why I was allowing you guys to know. I don't have no ill feelings towards nobody. But what I won't do is sit up here and procrastinate or try to cover someone or say something that's not true. You can say that I'm lying all you want to, but you got to show it beyond the shadow of doubt. She said, I believe every word Allie says. I can't relate to that. I mean, I can't relate to the mind control thing. Okay, so when you mind control someone, and let me just put it like this. It's like you're proning them, you're getting them ready, you're propping them, you're programming them for something deeper. So like when I was abused as a child, that's mind control. Because even though my mom was beating the hell out of me, she beat me with 2x4, shot at me with guns, threw me downstairs, cut us with knives. I would not go and tell nobody. I didn't tell no teachers. I didn't tell nobody. My mind was controlled not to tell on my mother. Same scenario, different preference. You get what I'm saying? Same scenario, different preference. And then you got to realize she was not just up under her own security. She had CPS workers that controlled her whole life. The next time I see it, I'm going to give y'all the name of it. They have one based on a true story where they let these little girls act like they were running away. And they told the CPS workers told the people at the state that these little girls had ran away and they had sold these babies to the cartels for trafficking based on a true story. And the little girl did not want to go with that caseworker for some reason. And she was the main one making money off of them. So it's happening every day. They're speaking about it every day. She said, why do they always underestimate my sister? You know what? People want to underestimate you because they want to be you, or they want to try to make you look some kind of way. That's just like a liar. A liar is going to keep trying to justify his lies. A liar is going to keep whining, and a liar will do whatever he has to do to protect himself. I don't have to justify myself to nobody on this internet. I don't have to justify myself to nobody in the world. I am who I am. And if I hadn't went through these situations with Steve Harvey, you would have never knew who I was. I'm this beast in front of camera, behind camera. I don't put up a front. Like I hear some people say, I'm really not like this on the internet. I'm like this. I am what I am. I don't play with that. You know what I'm saying? Some people try to act like they say sanctified, filled with the Holy Spirit. You all rich and you love everybody. But in the same breath, you can twitch and you can just look the other way and then start talking crazy and stupid. That's what Satan does. We got to really realize when God says that, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I've seen that for 10 years now. God say he'll make your enemy your footstool. I've seen that too. Never underestimate what I will do to you legally when you come stupid at me. Don't try me. You don't want to. I think you should just stay wherever you are and just don't mess with Essie Berry, because I'm not the type person that go back and forth and be woofing with you on like words. Anybody bad behind the keyboard, we want to meet in the street, then let's do that. You want to be a dude and you want to talk to me? I got some brothers that want to talk to you. Now, female, we can do what we do. But I'm not going to let no man talk stupid to me. And I'm not going to sit up here and argue with a man and he doesn't know me. I've been in relationships and I don't argue with the man that I'm in a relationship with. Why would I sit up here and argue with some rundown cat? For what reason? And then to know that men will sit up here and want to belittle women because we done told the truth, that just shows a lot about you. And that shows a lot about who your mother has raised you to be. Everybody who say they a man because you wearing pants don't mean you a man. And because you got a dingling, that don't mean that you are king or whatever the case may be. It don't matter what it swing like. It's what that you bring and which way you bring it to me. And if you disrespectful, then you can do nothing for me. And it's sad to know that he got that big trying to be like these white people and he done violated all these women. For what reason? And again, I believe every word that Allie said too. I've been a victim. I know what it looks like. I know what it feels like. I don't look this way because I argue with people. I don't look this way because I done got stomped out. I don't look this way because I done let men run up and down in me. I look this way because I carry the grace of the Father. If I say something, I don't have to ask you for forgiveness. I will ask God for forgiveness because that's what I do. We don't have to worry about people. Stop worrying about so much what people say. People going to say what they want to say. And I think it's quite funny. And I had to learn that over the years. You can't address every allegation that someone says because they say it. Now, someone said something to me, and I just want to address this just a little bit. I had mentioned about a letter that was sent to me about someone that I knew. I didn't want to put the letter out there because she really dragged everybody in that letter. It was not for me to put something out like that because, first of all, I don't know what the dude might have did to the girl who sent me the letter. I wasn't sure if he's gonna go cuss her out. I didn't know if he was gonna go off on her. I was not sure what he was gonna do. So I left that right where it was. It was not my fight, nor was not my battle. Did I feel sorry for what she said in the letter? I sure did. But I have to realize I'm an activist. I can't just sit up there and put a letter out and a girl sit up there telling me this happened this way. I knew he was a liar. I knew this. This was about his mama. This was about this. I wasn't going to do that, because even though I do that, this person knows where that person at that wrote me the letter. So I'm not going to take a chance and you go jump down her throat or try to do something to her because I said that or I put the letter out there. Did I think about it? Of course. But then I had to think about her safety. Just as people who are on the internet who write me, I'm not going to go and say your name if you say something. I've given a lot of people nicknames. I give people nicknames so nobody won't know your biological name. That's what you do as an advocate to protect people. Nobody had called me and say, yo, give me Right Cross phone number. Yo, give me Linda's information. Yo, give me Michelle. I will never do that. No one can say I've ever done that. If you say I've done that, you're a liar, and you would have to show me the text message, the email, or whatever that has been done for me to send it. But I have seen Steve Harvey people change emails before, and like when you go up to the subject of the letter, they'll put someone else's email up there like you done got sent from them. Don't play them kind of games, because then you're going to have fed time and I will report you. So really just keep me out of any type of mess like that. And because of how Kendra just handled me, I'll be more particular about what I say, because I like someone, that don't mean they fight the same battle I fight. Y'all got to realize, if you're an advocate, you're fighting for what's right. If I'm an advocate and I'm up here such as a liar, don't you think that it would have came out a long time before Steve Harvey? But then you can pay people to do anything you want them to do. Look how my sister has been paid to do things, and I just let her walk with it for 10 years. But now the police said, hey, if this girl come to you and you keep feeling any type of way, you can press charges against her. So I would think she would go and sit down at this point. You've already got paid to lie. And that's what a lot of people do. And that's what they do to shut you up. They'll go with their family members to intimidate you. Like homegirl just said, she had to go in hiding the night after Diddy got arrested because someone started following her. They can track you if they want to. Really, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really not worried about you doing nothing to me, because I got riders waiting in the street. And if I really want to call rank on you, don't think I can't find you. But why would I do that? Why would I send someone to try to hurt you? And then I'm trying to get into the kingdom of heaven. All I got to do is sit back and continue to do what I do, pray, and let God do what he do. God has showed me that I am the one who needs to be silenced, and he will take vengeance for me. I don't have to take vengeance on nobody. I don't have to sit up here and care about nobody. If I care about you, I care about you. But right now, it is very, very hard for me to allow myself to be in anybody's circle and trust people, because people will lie to make themselves look good, because that's what liars do. And make sure you always pay attention when someone keeps trying to justify their lies instead of just shutting up. My stuff was not a lie about Steve Harvey. I got all kind of proof. I had one blogger wrote me and she said, for years, I thought you were lying. She said, I really didn't know. She said, but as a blogger, she said that I should have knew the truth myself. And she said, just by you showing me all these videos, no one can even think that you will sit up here and go and lie about something. If I'm not going to lie about what's the lie about? So, if I ain't going to lie on a rich man like this, why would I lie on some Rudy Poot in the street who really ain't even got no credibility? What would be the purpose? And again, what's the dog in the fight that people have came to me for so many years, and it was like 8 pages that were cyber stalking me behind this one incident, a warrant, a divorce case that had nothing to do with me, but you put me in it. And that's where people are messed up at. And you're going to have to either take me out of it, or y'all going to end up going to jail, because you can't leave somebody in a court document. You can't put a person in the case and they can't get the case. And a couple lawyers have reached out to me from Texas now. But shit, I don't know if they bought out either. So I got to sit back, pay attention, and let God lead me to the right one. but people are watching me. And it don't matter if you got one person, two person, three persons, four. Whatever somebody's supposed to be watching you, that's what it is for show. That's who need to be watching you. If one person watch you, then it means another one has. So just keep passing it back and forth. It's just what it is. But what we won't do at this point, God is really dealing with me in my heart, my mind, my spirit, and my soul. And somebody came to me with some negative information today, and I had to like govern myself, because I did have that letter that I was just talking about, and I was going to put it out here, but what would that solve? And then I don't know if I will bring harm to that girl. So I can't just take my personal feelings and just do that, knowing that I could get this girl hurt or get her cussed out or get her argued at, because I've been in bad relationships too. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to stand for the truth. We need someone that's going to stand for women. We need someone that's going to stand for victims. We need someone that's going to be about the truth, not sitting up here just saying what you want to say. When you listen to my music, I want my music to reflect on something positive, not something negative. And when I'm talking smack in there at that moment, that's how I feel. That's how I reiterate on things. It has been almost 10 years since not almost, it's been 10 years since y'all heard the music like I'm doing and how I'm coming now. When you live something, you've able to sing about it, to talk about it, to speak about it, to rap about it, to allow your voice to be heard. You can't come with lyrics like that if you ain't lived it. I've lived this, so I know this. I'm not a hateful person. I love who love me, but I will drop you like it ain't nothing if you come for me. But I'm trying to get better with that, because what I'm recognizing now is that time is short and things are coming to end. There's a lot of things going on, and God is revealing so many of these negative, evil, demonic people. And listen, y'all, when someone crosses you and they talk about you and they disrespect you and they lie on you, I don't deal with that person again. Again, I'm not going to say I could sit there and watch somebody jump on somebody, even though they have done all that to me, because that's what makes me better than that person. That's what makes me more credible than that person. Even though I know I could be wounded and someone, an enemy has hurt me, and I see someone just going to violate them, I just could not stand there and not do nothing. That's what makes me greater. That's what makes me more advanced. That's what makes me more of a spiritual person. That's what makes me anointed, because I can admit my faults. Pretty much half of the people that is on these internets are procrastinating to be something that they're not. I wonder what Young Jock would have done if I had to call MTV, and I still might. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because you sit up and want to call me out my name. I didn't call you out your name. I told your wife to tell you don't call me. Steve Harvey lost a lot behind me. He lost a lot behind me because he didn't know me. Do not bring me a lie and you want me to ride with your lie. I don't have to ride with your lie. If you say something and I tell you what it is, and then you still go run with your own merit or your own situation or your own conversation, then that means you don't care what I said. So if you don't care what I said, then don't ask me. But if I tell you something, I say, look, I done told you don't keep doing this, because if you keep doing this, I'm going to say something. I'm that type person. And then when I'm tired of your ass, I'm just going to say something. So you can't expect for me to sit up here and lie. I don't have to like somebody because you like them. I don't got to like your mama because that's your mama. I don't got to like your daddy because that's your daddy. I don't have to like your friends because those are your friends. They're not that to me. And if you cool with me, but your mama's ratchet, then your mama's ratchet. Why get upset about it because your mother's ratchet? You know your mama was ratchet. You said your mother was ratchet. Or you said your daddy was ratchet, or you said that something went on. So don't get upset with me because I keep the truth. And how I talk, y'all, is just how I talk. Like, I'm really not a fake person. Like, what you see on camera is who I am off camera. Certain things about me are a little bit different on my personal level, but I am a person who don't bite my tongue. I am a person who stands for what's right. I am a person that's been a civil rights activist over 30 years and about ready to hang my hat up. I will protect my friends, and I will be working for family. If y'all want to one day, y'all throw it out there, what dates or what time. And it's so many people in my box. I had to shut down Essie Berry 54 at Gmail. I mean, it's already full. civil rights activist Essie Berry, it's already full. That's why I've been opening so many different emails, because my emails are getting full. So the only thing I could do now, since there's so many and I don't want people to think that I'm annoying them, I can open up a chat, or we'll do a whole live, and I just let you ask me legal questions. But I have to let you know that I am not an attorney. So I can just advise you what I would do, but then I would still say go research it for yourself. And then once you research it for yourself, then you go get you an attorney. You know what I'm saying? Because I had the young man who I told you I had been sent for 5 years in jail, and he'd been out for almost, I was working on this case for 60 days, and I got him free with this lawyer's help. But before then, and I told her, no, we ain't taking no plea deal. She was going to let that black man hang. And she was a black woman herself. I told her we're not going to do that. So we got to start knowing, look between the shade. We got to look a little bit closer. We got to pay attention. We can't just blow people off because we blowing people off, or we don't want to hear it, or because there's a victim. Because women, for sure, we've been dogged out since the beginning of time. And it's just so sad to see how black men, no matter who they are, you continue. And it's wrong for black women too. I don't get it wrong. Y'all black women sitting up here dogging the black men, making them feel lesser than what they are. Why would you do that? If you don't want to mess with a brother, don't mess with them. They already feeling insecure in things that they're going through themselves. So why do you feel like you got to sit up here and like demean him or make him feel disrespected? And especially with men, every man that sit up here and talk stupid about a woman, you came from a woman. That's what makes that worse. Stop doing that, people. Don't give people your energy. Because when you go back and forth with people, that's what you do. You give them your energy, period. So I'm going to read a few of these comments. If y'all want to ask any questions, you're welcome to ask questions. If I see a comment or a question, I'll answer it the best way I can. I do thank everybody who's new today, who came in. I do love you guys for joining me. You know, I would like to reflect anything positive on you that I can. Like people ask me, Essie, we would love to hear you every day. I had so many people in my box today, messages I hadn't seen, and born again version. That's another one. It's pretty much filled up, and I can't answer them all. So that's why I told you guys now, you see at the bottom of the screen, that phone number will still reach me, 747-248-6433. essieberry2025@gmail.com, and then essieberrynews@gmail.com. Those are two new emails that you can write me at, that I will get the message, because the rest of the emails are full. That's how many messages I have. I'm not sure how much messages Gmail holds, but all three of those that I had in prior, they're all filled, and I'm just really getting back around to answering them now. I'm just getting back to being who Essie was, because I got lost in this Steve Harvey thing, because I was violated. To be an activist, and then to see someone violate you like that, and then see people that you were working with turn against you, and then to see how they're disrespectful and they lie to you. That's the reason why people that say they celebrities, that they don't want to deal with people, because you got to worry about, what are you going to do behind closed doors? Are you going to come with another lie? Are you going to try to do something to try to demean me or disrespect me to get your own personal gain? Because that's what it's about now, people getting their own personal gain. And what people do, they work through your family. You get what I'm saying? So you're not going to have no dirt on me, because being real behind closed doors, I can find out anything I want on you. Don't underestimate me because I'm country. Please don't underestimate me because I talk fast. Because other than that, you know, we ain't got no problems if you don't come to me and you don't disrespect me. She say, seem like the closer to the end of the year, more and more, and it's more and more going to keep coming out, because there's a lot going on. She said, Allie Carter called out Young Jock out of her own mouth. Right. And that's what I was trying to tell Kendra. But Young Jock act like I said that, what that girl said in there. She said, well, does Joc have a birthmark? What did she say? The birthmark was on his face? I'm not sure, because don't Birdman got some on his face? But she seen the birthmark. But who birthmark was it? See, so I'm going to have to find the affidavits. If anybody find the whole affidavits that Allie wrote, y'all can send it to me at essieberry2025@gmail.com, or you can send it to essieberry news NEWS@gmail.com, and I'll blow it up and I'll put it out and we can read it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, It just made me sick to even think like these men could do this. It made me sick when I seen Diddy, but I never liked Diddy. I felt like he had a dark side to him. I always felt like it was something going on with him, Biggie, Tupac, and all that. He started all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But how he got so big like that, our black men and our black women and our celebrities in our world are getting big. But when they're getting big, you trying to act like the white people doing what they doing, and you trying to break our own black people back down. That's not what this is about. If I can't help you, I'll just cut you off and leave you alone. But what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to sit up and go back and forth with you. And being real, there's a lot of people that work with lawyers and judges. All that's illegal. If you work on a federal base, if you work for the military, if you work for the judge, if you work as lawyers, if you work for police, if you work for any source of that nature and you're doing any of that and it can be proven, you will lose your job. You will lose your rank. So I'm just saying, please be careful when you doing or trying to deal with me, because I'll stay up all night researching you. I'm a very good researcher. I just don't have time to research you. I don't care about your life. What I care about is doing right. What I care about is helping people. What I care about is standing for what is supposed to be. Like when you guys are sleeping, I'm up trying to figure out what's the next way that I can feed a homeless person, or what way do this elderly person need this, or what do this young baby, this foster kid need. That's what I'm doing. I want to make a difference. So when people say I pay my offerings and my tithes to a church, my offerings are tithes when I go feed the homeless. My offering tithes when an elderly person needs a walker or a wheelchair or a cane. That's my tithing. My tithing is when a foster kid needs an iPad or a pair of pants or whatever they need. That's how I tithe. I try to give back because at least I know where it's going to. She said, that's right, Allie. A lot of them act like they're holier than thou, and they do. And you heard what she said, and they really deceive her. She said she act like that it was supposed to be royalty. Why do celebrities feel like that you got to be treated like royalty? I'm gonna be honest with you. I never want to be called a celebrity. I don't want that title. I don't want that name. And being real, stop letting people titles identify them. So what? I'm an activist. I'm a mother, was a wife. I'm an auntie. I'm a sister. I'm a cousin. I'm a grandmother. I'm a phenomenal woman. All those things identify me, not just being an advocate. It's all coming out, and it's going to continue to come out. And please, y'all, like, try not to put so much negative energy. When people start getting that negative energy, just pull away, because there's a lot of people who are messy. They messy, they mama's messy, they cousins messy, they sisters messy. People are messy, and you want to stay away from messy people. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, I'll get tired of you running your mouth and forget putting you on this internet. I'm going to destroy you other ways. So if you know, like I know, and I'm telling you who I am, so just don't bother me. If I ain't talking about you, don't talk about me. But if someone asks me a question, then I'm going to clearly answer the question. But that ain't trying to dog you in no kind of way. And it's a real ignorant person to know that someone is sitting up here saying something positive and you still got something negative to say. See what I'm saying? It's a real, and that was shiesty with Kendra and him. I'm trying to be positive. They still had something negative to say. They didn't see the positive in it. They saw all the negative. Ms. Val, I say that's why a lot of victims won't say anything. They victimize all over again. And you know what? That's a very, very true statement. That's a very true statement, because I was victimized. And a lot of times people are like, why you keep talking about Steve Harvey? Well, why he still got a warrant for my arrest on some shit I didn't do? Because I told the truth. And if that means that everybody got to get exposed to tell the truth, then so be it. But you're not going to take my freedom and I don't take yours. You're not going to take my livelihood and I don't take yours. And then to know that there are television people. When that girl called Storm and say, yo, Essie, NBC have been watching you and they believe what you said, that's enough for me. So be careful, because a person know a liar and a person know that they tell the truth. And I have a lot of elderly women, 60, 70, 80 years old, that follow me. And I thank you for that. But that just tells me that God sent me people in wisdom, older women they see themselves and me as a younger version, how they didn't take that. And so now I'm just taking over that generation now. I am what you call a 100% civil rights advocate. I do stand for what's right. I'm not going to be sitting up and wasting my time with people who have nothing to talk about, have no life, have nothing going for themselves. And I'm going to be honest, I ain't saying that because I'm better. I'm saying that because I don't have time for stupidity. And I don't want to be going back and forth with people that means nothing to me. You're not going to validate yourself through me. And I'm not going to try to validate you. I would rather just not say nothing to you. And again, I might have overstepped my boundaries when I called Kendra, but she don't have to worry about me doing it again. She said, tell they stupid self off. I'm sick of Joc and Scrappy, girl. I don't know about Scrappy yet. I ain't had no words with him. But at the end of the day, it's just bad. She said neither one had to intelligence of a 13-year-old. Well, to me with Joc, when I told Kendra he was a liar, she got mad. But he done lied on so many times on, we don't watch him on TV. We don't watch you be a hoe on TV. We don't watch you sleep with 2 women at a time on TV. So you can't sit up here now and validate you like you some kind of uprighteous person. When you sit up and you do all this negative stuff, that's going to catch up with you one way or another. Don't nobody want no man who going to sit up here and talk stupid to a woman and they watching you. That's why they don't want you in their family. Nobody's going to sit up here and watch a woman talk stupid to you. That's why they don't want you in the family. It's enough of that. We get enough dogging to being black people by ourselves. So if I could call Kendra and say, yo girl, this is right here, you might want to check it out, she should have did different and just check it out instead of getting mad because a 15-year-old girl said something happened. She said she is gonna go along with everything. I know it. She gonna go along with everything Joc say. But now just to know that all this happened, I don't know what I really want to do. And it does make her look like a weak woman. But you know what? It don't make her look like a weak woman. You are what you are. Somebody can't make you look like that. When she accepted him back and knew he had just got a kid and he's supposed to be married, I wouldn't have married his ass. He would have went through that chick and go marry that kid. That showed that she allowed him to devalue her. And then when he gonna call me a potato head, nigga, did you look at your face, your head, your body, your shape? You know, and baby, I could go a little bit deeper, but I ain't gonna be starting talking about people, mamas and stuff like that. So you really don't want to talk about me and try to come stupid at me. So that's why I have to catch myself now, because at the end of the day, you guys, we can say all this ugly stuff if we want to say, but God's listening and he sees everything, and everything that's going on in the world today is traumatic. People are losing their homes. I hate a weak woman too. I hate weak women. I really do. And I dislike women who let men talk to them crazy. And I really find it really a weak man who sit up there and try to demeanor and demise a woman. Then you're going to say, like disrespect a woman. You're going to say, I'm not an abusive man. If you talk stupid to a woman with your mouth, you're abusive. Period. Sister, you too. If you talk abusive like that to a man, you're abusive too. But when you start threatening people and talking crazy about people, that just shows what kind of man you really are. You really ain't a man. You still a boy trying to call yourself a man, and you got a short man complex. That's what it is. Keep it 100. People better be careful. Be careful who you let in your circle. Right. That is why so many victims won't come out due to others. That's what we got to stop at. That's why many victims disagree. You need to let them. You know what? One, it's going to take platforms like this to know that it's okay to speak out. It's going to take platforms like this to know you ain't got to be a celebrity to speak out. I'm a celebrity's wife, and I just got brutalized and stalked and harassed and threatened for over 10 years, and I became a victim, but now I'm a victor. And now I would know how to handle this. That's why when people say stuff, when I say these people said everything and anything about me, they said everything and anything about me. And it was very hurtful. It was very hurtful what my sister did. But my sister, a ratchet chick herself, and very disrespectful. And if she threatened me anymore on this internet on her life legally, I'm going to put her in jail because they said I could do that. So if she's stupid enough to keep doing what she's doing and want to threaten me, she can be the first example, and then I'm going to come for everybody. Anybody that I let walk for 10 years and did not try to destroy your career, I chose to do that because I thought you was going to do the right thing by me. I don't have to do the right thing by anybody anymore. I'm going to do what God asked me to do, and I'm going to do things accordingly. But what I won't do, I'm not going to argue with you because you got a big mouth. I'm not going to disrespect you because you're disrespectful. I'm going to focus on my life and where I got to go when I leave here, because this is a dressing up room down here. And one thing that we all have in common, what we live by is what we die by, and we are all going to die one day and leave this world. So I don't sit up here and going to be going back and forth, sit up here challenge what nobody say. I don't have to, and neither do you. And if you have been victimized, if you have went through something, then we need to start standing up for each other. Just hearing Hillary Alley's story for itself made me want to stand stronger and be more of a leader for them as well. I'm just doing foster kids. And then it made me think about when my grandmother tried to sell me a couple of times to old men. That's trafficking. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't going to let it happen. I was not going to let you take my virgin body and mutilate me and do what you want to do to me. Allie can't even have children from that right now. That's bad. Parts of her body is messed up from that, period. Ms. Valerie said, Essie, you the same on the phone as off. Anybody who sit up here and do that is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Anybody who sit up here and know there's victims, and the person who sent me those 2 videos today about those victims, if there is any more on TikTok, give them to me, because it was one baby on there and I couldn't find her video, and she was talking about how the CPS is in on this. And you got to realize you're grown. So when you're grown and you're a kid and you victimized, I was actually scared to tell on my mother, and she was beating the hell out of me. And the other day when I went live and said that stuff about Steve, Mary said, don't say it. Certain things I still didn't say. And I was still worried. Why do I got to be worried if I'm telling the truth? Why do we got to sit up here and let people be victimized? All I'm saying, y'all, start putting yourself in that person's place. Allie could be your sister. Allie could be your daughter, your niece, your auntie. She is a female. And every man that want to sit up and disrespect a woman, you have a mother. How can you do that? And stop trying to belittle these men like they ain't shit. That's why you can't get a man, because you too busy trying to sit up here and make the man feel lesser than what he is. Please stop doing that. And the same with Joc. Kendra's used to that. She's used to that whole situation. So you're going to let that man do you like that. And I was not really trying to hurt Joc. I just wanted Kendra to know, well, when this cat came at me sideways like that, you better know that I wanted to go for him. That's why I did that rap. And that's why I just said what I say. But I don't argue with men because I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I don't have to do that. But I am going to start dealing with more organizations that deal with women that have been victimized and traumatized. I'm dealing with people right now about stalking. I have people that I'm dealing with on the sideline that allow them to know what I've been through. But because I go through it and I fight like that, don't mean you're going to fight like that the same way. We really have to be careful, period. She say that loud to the people in the back. Hey, you better know. Well, she said, Essie, can you and Princess be a good again? Linda, you are such a happy homemaker. Let me tell you something. I don't hold grudges. That ain't what God wants us to do. Do you think if you held grudges, not one time, and y'all don't know who Princess is, was someone on my page before, not one time have y'all ever heard me get on this internet and say anything about some girl named Princess. I heard she said some things about me. But Princess is young enough to be my daughter. And it may be my fault too, because when she was reaching out, I had so much going on. And I was really worried about people coming on my platform and they being threatened and they being harassed. So if I really feel like he going to come to you or somebody's going to threaten you and then try to violate your life, I will pull from you. I have nothing bad to say about Princess. I like Princess. I'm not going to get up here and dog someone because someone then dogged me. I'm not going to get up here and say something and try to hurt you. There were no ill feelings. I never disliked that homegirl. So I don't even know where you saying we can be good again. If Princess was to call me and ask me if I can do something, I'll do it because I'm God's property. It's called forgiveness. It's called having the spirit of God. But at the same time, God know he created in me. He know I got a big mouth. He know I got a smart mouth. He know I will talk shit to people and then ask him for forgiveness. But there is no bad blood that I feel that I'm bad with Princess. If something happened and Princess felt like I said something or did something, I wasn't there, then I apologize for Princess there. But no one can show you a video that I ever dogged her. So we got to start being leaders and stop being followers. Because someone else don't like me don't mean you shouldn't like me. But if you don't like me because somebody else don't like me, so be it. What I'm going to do? You think I'm going to sit up here and argue with you? I don't look like I look because I argue with people. I look like I look because God has blessed me to have love in my heart and forgiveness. Out with the old and in with the new. If it happened years ago, then it happened. If I ask you to respect me, then respect me. If I ask you don't put the peanut butter on the damn top shelf and I ain't but 4'9", don't put the peanut butter on the damn top shelf. That means that you didn't hit me or you just didn't care. So we need to start caring and realizing what people are saying and understand that. And know that if you're really trying to make a change, then you can't keep indulging in on the past. You have to make a change for yourself. So I'm good with Princess. I think Princess cool. I thought she was a articulate sister. But Miss Dorsey, you always trying to get people back together, and I love that. And I met Miss Dorsey through her husband, Mr. Tracy. He's passed away now, but Tracy was watching me before Linda did. And Linda is all about family too. And I am about family. That's why even if something happened, I still got the love of God that I can help a person. That's why God's going to bless me. And that's why I'm going to walk into the kingdom of heaven, because I'm not going to let a person's ignorance down here on earth solidify who I am when I leave this world. Only you can make a change to solidify who you are. Don't let another person solidify who you are for them. Solidify who you are for yourself. There's mind control, EMKS. I believe it. What she say? Sparkles said she believed what you were saying about Spook TV on her Spook. One Love got mad, Sparkles, and came. Linda need to be the damn YouTube Street Patrol. She on everybody's page. Listen, I did. Miss Linda had saw some people, and I spoke on Sparkle page. Sparkle can believe what she want to believe. There's stuff that's in black and white. Just know that when someone tell you something, read it, go research it for yourself. I gave case numbers. All you got to do is go read the case numbers. Go read what I said. Go pull the case numbers. Go get your Pacer account and pull it for myself. Everybody named I called it. Why would I pick these group of people? So, that's good that she's thinking things through for herself. I don't really know this female One Love. I went back through some emails today because I was looking for an email and I saw her name. And so I know her biological name. But whatever she done said out here, I'm not going to tell her biological name, because like you went around telling everybody that you saved the world because you giving people things, but you didn't do it from your heart. Then don't send me nothing if you ain't doing it from your heart. And all these people got all these nicknames out here, but you can't show me ID with that nickname on it. So at the end of the day, whether you who, this, what, how, whatever, okay. But at the end of the day, people have the right to make their own decisions, their own choices, and whatever they decide to do. But as long as I put it in black and white, I'm calling out court document numbers. How you going to say I'm lying? What you going to say? So evidently Spark was smart enough to physically see something for herself to be like, well, damn, she ain't lying. She can't be lying about everything. Why would I be lying? I got at least 5 people, including you, Linda, who watched all this play out online. This man's name has turned so many different names on the internet. But I don't really care about any of that, because look, now that I look at it, everything I go through, I went through for a reason and purpose. God had already chose my life and what I was going to do. Everybody, what I did, how I did it, when I met you, how I met you, it's what it is. It was already written. Out of every person that Mary ever had in her circle, I was the only person that ever believed Mary and stood for her and still riding for her right now. That should tell you what kind of person I am. Regardless of whether Mary will open her mouth ever again in life, it doesn't matter. I have to stand for the no noble person that God created me to be, not what people say I am or what they want me to be. I don't do that. I can't do that. God will fight your battles. And it's such a beautiful thing when you start forgiving. It's such a beautiful thing when you let God and you let go. It's such a beautiful thing that I can sing and I can go in that booth and say what I want to say and I'm free. Whatever somebody do now, come for me. It don't matter. I'm not going to say something if I'm not going to do it. I just need everybody to stand down now. There's a lot of stuff that we need to be fighting together for instead of fighting against each other. But it's something about me. When I was younger and I was abused by my mother, straight up, I have a problem with getting close to women. I feel like if my mother abused me, then anybody can abuse me, and you can abuse my feelings and how I feel. I am totally scared to get close to people. That's men or women, because my father was no better. But as God has created me, I get stronger with time. But I'm a beast when you come for me, man or woman. I don't like to go against people. I don't like to come at you no kind of way. But I am who I am, and all I have is myself. And I've been fighting for myself so long in this journey and this struggle. But it's been a struggle, and it's been a long time coming. If I had not have been through what I've been through, I probably would not be the person that I am right now. Do you really understand? If I had not went through this stuff with Steve Harvey, none of y'all would have known me. I probably would have been on a whole different level, because I surrendered myself to Mary Harvey to try to stand for what was right. I lost reality shows. I lost agents. I lost deals. That show you I'm not money hungry, and that show you that I can't be bought out. I had somebody come to me here recently about doing something. I'm not sure what I want to do right now. All I know is that I want to tell the truth and do whatever my spirit tells me to do. But if I continue to stay angry and upset all the time, that's not going to help me to help other people. That's not going to help Allie. And I found a letter the other day. I'm going to pull it so I can read it to you guys. But I think y'all remember, and this was one of the first people besides me that, like I told you, my grandmother tried to sell me. And research her. Her name is Sarah, last name Kruzan, Curzon. Sarah's mother was going with a dude named Gigi, and Gigi was a pimp. Sarah's mother went to jail, and he was already sleeping with Sarah at 11 years old. When Sarah's mother went to jail, this nigga had the nerve to keep Sarah, and he started selling Sarah to his friends. I didn't know Sarah from anybody. And one day Sarah got mad, and she went in, and I think she was affiliated with the CPS too. And she went in and she killed Gigi. She shot him cold-blooded. The judge in Orange County in California sentenced Sarah to life in prison without the possibility of parole, and 3 years added on to the sentence. I didn't even understand that sentence. You sentence her to life. You're going to give her add her 3 more years on to what the fuck she already got? How does that happen and you already got life? So at that time, some people came to me, and I think it was Demi Moore and some more people. And Arnold Schwarzenegger at the time was governor. I came on the case, was it 2012, 2013? 2013, Sarah walked. Sarah walked. So you can't tell me what God will not do. I came on that case without knowing anything about this baby. But to know that she had been brutally sexually harassed and violated and all that for all these years, and from 11, and this dude having his friends, and then he turned her into a prostitute, she got tired and she killed him. And she killed that predator so he couldn't violate nobody else. God knew what he was doing, and they never gave Sarah a chance. She should have already had been up under some type of therapy, but instead they want to lock her away and throw away the key. The letters that we wrote to the governor and everybody else was so heart-filling, they had no choice but to set Sarah free, because that's what God does when you got the right soldiers in place. That same boy with Nigel, same thing. He wasn't violated, but I'm just saying people freedom are being took. and it's for lies or abuse, or they victimize, and ain't nothing that you can do when you telling the truth. We got to stop believing what someone says and find the proof for yourself. Mentally, people are already prone and zoned out to believe things that really aren't even true. And then when you brutalize somebody and beat the hell out of them for so long, you don't think you could get out. I never thought I would be out my mom. I thought my mom would kill me. I thought that I would die in the hands of my mother as an abused child. So when I see someone abused, I have to stand. When I hear someone confused, I have to stand. When I hear someone cry, I have to be there for them. God will change you. God will make you who you need to be. And even though I didn't have a mother or father that loved me, God always sent people. He always sent people to reassure me that it would be okay and that I would be loved anyway. Sometimes the people who are not your family are not your family. It doesn't matter if they're your family or not. And I had to really learn that the hard way. Yet I felt like I lost a sister when she got sold out and paid off and she was lying on me on this internet. God sent me so many more strong, powerful sisters that's here for me now. So it don't have to be bloodline that shares your same, reality. It don't have to be the same bloodline that shares your spirituality. It just need to be people that know who you are and that God has sent you to that person. And God has done that for me. And that's how I became the person that I am, through the Spirit of God and through spiritual women, older women and men that love me, that God sent to protect me no matter what. And to this day, I'm humbly grateful. And I will always be grateful for that. And I will continue to stand for what's right no matter what. I don't keep thinking I'm a dip in people's business, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do. I thought I was doing something good for Kendra. Look how that turned out. I thought I was doing something good for Mary. Look how that shit turned out. 10 years? And ain't nobody going to be sitting up here dipping themselves, threatening you on the internet about somebody else's business unless they got a dog in the fight. So make sure when people got a dog in the fight and listen to what people are saying. Because people are telling you who they are. We're just not listening. What did she say? Amen. As you are covered. I know I am. And thank you for that, Miss Michelle. I really appreciate it. And hey, I be trying to get it through music, and I probably will. You know what I'm saying? I done had a couple people ask me to pop up on their track. I don't just want to pop up on your track because I want to pop up on your track. I have things that has changed me. I have people that have changed me. I have things that I trust, but I know that no matter what, I will never give up on God because God has never given up on me. And when you fall short and you can't talk to someone in this world because people in the world gonna say what they want to because they are flesh. You can't follow flesh. You got to follow the Spirit of God. Because if you continue to follow man, man will destroy you because you listen to what they're saying. Stop listening to what people are saying and listen to what your spirit is telling you. If somebody crossed you once, you don't think they'll cross you again. And that's one of my problems. I have a hard time. I will forgive you, but I ain't going to lie and say I can trust you the same. Not when I let you in my world. Not when I let you in my heart. I can't do that. So people got to understand, don't believe everything you see on this internet because people are procrastinators. They're not true to who they self. I'm going to stay true to who I am. If I want to cry, I'm going to cry. If I want to cuss you out, I'm going to cuss you out. If I want to say something, I'm going to say something. But at the end of the day, I got to deal with God and not with man. Let me read a few more. Michael not playing with one love. You messy. You so messy. And whatever Mr. Michael's doing, if that's what he feel like he want to do, he has his reasons to feel like he want to feel. Stop letting people in your life after they done hurt you one time. I don't know what the deal is and what they're going through. Only thing I can do is say I pray for my enemies as well as I pray for the people that's true in my life. Linda's like 911 on the motherfucker. She know everybody. Y'all ask Linda. Anybody y'all want to know? Y'all want to ask about something on a YouTube platform? This is the YouTube street queen. She's on this motherfucker morning, noon, and night, and she can tell you anything. You better stop or I make a rap about you. She say late to party, been grocery shop. It's all right, baby. It's all right. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Say, hey, we Libras. See, we that scale of justice. We don't play that. We don't play that. Hello, Miss Berry. Thank you for the kind comments you left on live. I had responded to your comment and wanted to come say thank you. Mr. King Louis, you are so welcome. And what I have to say to you, Mr. Lewis, I don't know you and you don't know me. It's about forgiveness. It's about not allowing people to rob your joy. Don't let people change you into something that you know that you are not. Let God and let go. For the people who try to come up against you and you know that you are more than that, don't give up on God because people gave up on you. This was just one person who said that God sent her. Satan sent people too, and Satan thinks he's a God. Love God like he will love you, because things that you done went through, how you lost your son, I don't think you could have went through that if God hadn't carried you. So because some man do something to you on earth, don't give up on God, because he ain't gonna give up on you. This is the dressing up room down here, and we all got to go through our own war, whatever reason, whatever way we have to do it. But we have to remain strong. So Ms. Dorsey, the street patrol person, she's the one be watching you. She allowed me to know that. And it was on her heart for me to speak, to tell you that. I'm not sure whether you're a God-fearing person or not, but please don't say you love God for a person who didn't know God in the first place. How you know God and you on this internet being messy? How you know God and you say you saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Spirit, and you being messy? How you saying you know about forgiveness if you being messy? They don't. So don't let those people in your circle. Stand strong on what you believe and don't worry about what nobody else believes, because at the end of the day, this is your journey. This is your battle. This is what you got to walk through. Walk through it with grace, with your face up and whole, because I'm going to be honest with you, I've been called everything but a child of God in the last 10 years on this internet. And I didn't think I was going to make it through, but I made it through. And I am so humbly grateful, because without that, I wouldn't have knew any of you. So you're quite welcome, Mr. Lewis. And you are quite out, from what I understand, a blessed individual, and you're a humble person, and you like to forgive. It's okay to forgive, but when you forgive and a snake bites you, and it's a snake, it's going to bite you again. So why let that snake into your kingdom? You got your own kingdom. You got your own foundation. Don't let someone in there who's going to sit up there and take that from you, because you already got it and you've already drawn it. You drawed her for whatever reason. You got the power. Don't let her take your power from you and turn away from God, because she's trying to do whatever she's going to do. And at the end of the day, that little money thing, I think that's how we all kind of met or whatever. I didn't know this woman. I don't really know her. I don't really care, because I saw how she was all on my TikTok and all in there. But when she said that Steven tried to come and get her and do all this, I wasn't going to stay connected to her, because I thought he was going to do something to her. Regardless if I seen your face or not, I still care about people. But when a person show you who they are, believe that. Believe who they are and let it go. And because I got a sister on this internet and I'm going through stuff, and my sister do something to you, I'm not going to say, don't say nothing to her. She should have kept her mouth shut. You get what I'm saying? What you get is what you get when you be messing with people. Don't be messing with people and you come and you do some messy stuff. So at the end of the day, if I can do something for someone, I will do it. Michelle said, your energy, you're right, Essie. And that's why Ali don't. And I know that. And another thing, I think Allie do go on spirits, but Allie also don't go on people page that's monetized. And I ain't mad at her for that. She don't need nobody trying to make money off her story. Do you know how many people make money off of what I went through with Steve Harvey? And you still didn't do shit. He still did the same thing. So at this point, and I told people, y'all want videos? I told you, write me. Y'all got my email. You can see the videos for yourself. How you gonna say it's spook and it's this nigga face? So they were all affiliated. Remember, vigorous and liable. Somebody can pay somebody to do anything to try to destroy you, but it's up to you whether you're gonna go back and forth with some foolishness that you have no control over. That's how people start looking old fast. Child, I ain't trying to look old for nobody. Essie, you'll never have to worry about me turning. I know that, Miss Valerie. You've been rocking with 2017. Miss Valerie seen it from the beginning to end. I wish she'd pop that link and say some of the stuff that she done seen. To break it down, it'd be one thing, but it don't mean that you're going to believe me. You get what I'm saying? And it ain't for me to explain it because I know what I know. And I've been through my war. I've been through the battle zone. I've been through people trying to lie on me. Do you think as a country woman, I want to sit up and watch people just lie on me? Yeah, my feelings get hurt. And when my feelings get hurt, I will check you. But I'm not sitting up here trying to hurt nobody. And nor will I do that. That's not who I am. You know, so again, Mr. B, thank you for that. You're welcome. If anything I can ever do, please let me know. Miss Valerie, thank you for that comment. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, y'all. We all family at the end of the day. We done been through so much, and we still let people try to destroy who we are as individuals. We can't keen to do that. It say, Essie, it seems like the industry fatting up there, and they be eating that later on. You know what? They did what they had to do. God know. Then he say, how I said, the same people you meet coming up, you'll see them coming down. The first shall be last and last shall be first. That's what's happening right now. By the time this is over with, y'all gonna be surprised at some of the people that's getting ready to be named in this situation. Now I got attorneys calling me, but because I've seen so much negative stuff that Steve Harvey did in Texas, I'm scared to trust Texas lawyers. And I did talk to that attorney Busby as well, the one who got all those people. He said he got almost 2,000 people, if not more, and more still coming. So they got to get more attorneys in their firm of people that they can hook up with to fight all these people, period. Hey, 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 hey. It ain't about money. It's about the richness and what you get after this is over with. What'd she say? Girl, I feel that way too. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I got people coming at me about my book and stuff right now, and a documentary about rerun and stuff like that, and even with this Steve Harvey thing, whatever I do, I don't want to be a part of it. I probably let them sell the rights to it, and they can do what they want to do. But after seeing all this stuff with Hollywood, I don't want to be in it. Oh, that's so sweet. Look how y'all thanking each other. We all over here trying to be all kumbaya and what she said. I went to the but I didn't deserve how I was treated. I came to say hello. My name, not Essie, is what is still standing. At the end of the day, you know, Linda, some people you can make it for and some people you can't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people don't explain things right or they don't get it. At the end of the day, my heart is open to any and everybody. I just don't do drama. I don't want to come back to something that I went through in the past. Everything that I got through now, I'm over it. So I don't do drama, and I'm not going to sit up and attack people. I'm not going to do none of that, period. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Thank y'all. So I'm going to finish the rest of these comments. Make sure I ain't got no more questions. And somebody hit me up and asked me, did I see Spook in the channel? Y'all seen him in the channel. What you want me to do? I'm going to stop my conversation for him. For what I'm going to do that for? Please. All the rest of you have put out there on the internet. I know everyone, NBC, CBS, Fox News mentioned on these YouTube streets. The word done got out. I know it have, and I believe Kat saw it too. I know Kat saw it. 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt. I know Kat saw it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure I'm going to merge with Kat one day. Me and Kat will always be friends. And I don't ever want him to think that I would turn on him because he's been through a lot. And I think that's why I'm so protective of him. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you ain't seen someone in 20 years. It matters that I came into your presence as I came into all your presence. So if I come into your presence and I acknowledge that and I like you or you cool with me, I'm not going to let someone come against you because they don't like you and they're talking to me. And I do thank the people from NBC who did take acknowledgement and let Storm know that we're watching Essie Berry and we believe what she's saying. I mean, I kind of cried behind that because I'm a beast, but I'm sympathetical too. I try to do people as they would do unto me. And I'm growing. So that's why I ain't finna just get on here and drag nobody no more, unless you really just step out of content. And I know y'all done heard my bars. I'm very skilled. So you really don't want to do nothing. And I could dog you right on the internet with no music. And I'm not trying to dog a person. As Miss Valerie said, my music now is who I am. And that's just another way for me to tell my truth. And you heard what Allie said. What did I say? Allie said a lot of what they go through is in their music. That's right, baby. You know what? I already know that's why he came with Steve. Look, when Cat came out his mouth and the first person he came at was Steve and Ricky, I already knew he had saw it. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I'd have kept in touch with Cat through the years. My last time was in 2016, and we bumped heads pretty hard. But that didn't stop me from loving him and want to be, you know, if he needs something, he know I'll be there. And I got somebody who contacted me and told me, you know, that I want to see Cat and let him know when. I am going to, but, you know, it's just still a lot of stuff going on. And I don't want to be in nobody else's drama, and I don't want to bring no drama to him. When I'm walking, I don't want to have to look over my back and worry about what somebody going to do. It's time for me to put Steve Harvey to bed and all his bullies and his regulators crew. I'm going to put them all to rest. I'm going to put everybody to bed. Anybody want to change something? Now is the time to change it. Hey, I'm a victor. You better know it. You know what? Any man who rape and beat a female and you got a mama, I just still say start putting yourself in their pay and start putting that yourself in that person's way. Like if you talking to a woman like that, say, damn, do I want somebody talking to my mama like that? Dang, do I want somebody talking to me like that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, even with the girl Kendra, I told y'all that because it just lets you know how simple-minded we are, that we'll rather believe a lie and believe the truth. And people are dealing with Joc right now. They're gonna turn around and want to drop Joc behind all this and drop Kendra too. You married to this dude now, so now you know. She can't say she don't know. Whatever come out now, she can't say she didn't know. So I hope these videos and those text messages or those mess out my DM don't come back to bite her. Okay, we already answered that question. I don't know. I can be cordial with anybody. I am cordial with anybody. She said it kills you every time. Cause girl, I mean, I got a short person complex. I got a short person complex. I ain't gonna lie. No, I don't. I mention it because like I went through things when I was married before. Like tall people forget that you put the peanut butter on the top shelf. What the fuck you put the peanut butter on the top shelf? So now that means I got to go get a ladder, and you know I'm 4'9". Did you forget I was 4'9" up in this piece? You get what I'm saying? When people see me, people say, even when I went to go see Geneva's like, oh, you so little. Yes, I'm short, y'all. I'm shorter than what you think I am. I mean, I think with all this bull crap that went on, it stunned my growth in some kind of way, but it didn't stun my spirit. It kept my spirit stayed strong. So that's the real thing that I look at. And I really appreciate all y'all for logging in and just listening to me and hearing what I have to say and understanding that part of living is a part of dying, a part of telling the truth. Some people will lie. And a part of growing is understanding and forgiving and being okay with it. I don't have to like everybody because you like them. You don't have to like everybody because I like them. But we have to be able to be understandable and understand when God do something. Like if I see somebody talk about me on the internet and you mad, okay. But that don't mean I'm going to get on the internet and talk about you. She said Essie has so many times that Can't got married today. She is going to fight for her. That's the real one. Yeah. If Mary came right now, I wish the fuck they would go get married. I triple dog dare them. I will put out every document that I think will put them in jail. And I swear that on my life. Go get her and do what to her? And all that crooked stuff I saw in that paperwork. They know not to get married. That's why they didn't lock me up in jail that day when I called the courthouse, because they knew I was going to put it up there. Essie, when was the last time you talked to? girl, I don't talk to that player like that. Oh my goodness, Essie, I can relate. My mother has literally tried to kill me, and I'm still in the process of trying to forgive her because God told me to honor my parents. Oh, Crystal, you can honor your parents, but to know like my dad done beat me to death. Like I love them, but I don't want to be around them because they gave you birth. Don't mean you got to be around them. And if somebody try to take your life, you got to put yourself in a position that you don't let someone do that to you. It doesn't matter who it is. A lot of times, people who be parents don't even want to be parents. So I know how that is. And maybe we should one day, y'all let me know, and please leave it in the comments or whatever. We need to maybe have a healing session. We need to start talking about things. There are a lot of people who are wounded, who are going through things. And I'm so sorry that went on with Crystal, but yet that went on with Crystal. God got your back now, and you're a stronger person behind that. You know what I'm saying? And just this little bit of communication that we do, that helps people be able to release themselves. Just like the guy Michael came on, he said that made him feel better. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do what my spirit say do. And if one of my people say, Essie, I need you to speak on this platform, or Essie, would you do this? I'm going to do it because that's what family do. Black Panther, Jackie Brown. Oh, thank you so much. I love Rerun too. Riverside County. That's where Allie was at when the CPS turned over. I guess that's where Sandra Cursor was too. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get my blessings, because I help people. But look at all these people that's doing all this. That's what I believe and know, that God already had written each, and he has. God already designed our life before we even came out of our mother womb. And we got to really start paying that attention. Don't let people rob your joy. Stay focused. Stop being all the negative energy. Look at Crystal. God is good and has got me through a lot of things, a hell of a lot. We keep our faith and thank God for our voices. And you know what? That's what we need to do. We need to let our voices be heard more. We need to stand for what's right. And we need to stop dogging victims. Stop dogging victims. Stop saying what you don't believe. That's the kind of stuff that make victims don't want to come forth. But we can't make everybody believe our truth. We have to believe what we believe, and it's what it is. You get what I'm saying? No matter what someone else believes, you know your truth. I know my truth. That's why I've always stand on it. And I love being in the booth now. I love putting what I feel into words. And y'all know I can murder someone. Linda, you sensitive. I don't know what went on with you and him, but you shouldn't have took your ass over there in the first place. But you trying to build back family. If a person don't want you over there, they don't want you over there. It's still like stuff that's going on with that, but like if you look for something, it's going to come and bite you. Everybody feels differently. Maybe that's not how it's supposed to go. Maybe he's on defense too, but it's still okay. You just got to kind of monitor what you do. And some people pages, you just shouldn't go on. I told you that too, but you still want to be family, everybody, because I know this brother was over here at one time. I'm not going to tell someone don't like him because of the simple fact I can't stop someone from not liking him. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. But at the end of the day, if your feelings are hurt, then don't put yourself in a position to get your feelings hurt. Oh, thank you, Miss Boyd. I appreciate it. Y'all, I'm going to try to do a day, skip a day. Come on a day, skip a day. She say, make me a rap. Let's get it. You ain't, I like dragging people. I don't want to be inspirational. I'm not playing. I put in my hand, badass warrior list. Oh, thank y'all. I'm a warrior. Hey, Tony. I stayed up all night with somebody last night, inspiring them because they were going through something. They said, Essie, I know I shouldn't be on the phone with you, but I know you're going to tell me the truth. A lot of times people come on here and they try to do stuff and be messy. And then you want to go on internet and say that's something, but what is that going to solve? Just stay focused on what God wants you to do, and everything else will fall into place. You can't let someone bring you out of character. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to what God's trying to tell you and what's right there in front of you. Stay focused. Stay true to yourself. If you don't stay true to yourself, no one's going to stay true to you. And Linda, stay off people's pages because you so sensitive. What'd she say? She said, you value everyone say I try to be a peacemaker, and that's what my heart tells me to do. Linda, if that's what your heart tells you to do, it's okay. Because I know if I embrace somebody, I feel the same way. But sometimes people come in your life for a reason. Sometimes people come in your life for a season. And then sometimes people come in your life for a lifetime. Everybody ain't meant to stay in your life when they're supposed to be there. It's just what it is. She said, I would like to give a special thanks out to all the real kings in the blog. We need to appreciate. We sure do. We sure do. We need to start appreciating our men and letting them know that they're well deserved. You know what I'm saying? Because even though we are mothers and they coming through the womb, hey, we couldn't get here without our baby daddies. We couldn't get here without the baby pappies. We had needed these men to get through, period. So with that, you guys, I'll see y'all in a couple of days. Y'all hit down here if there's any conversations that you want to talk about, because everything ain't about celebrities all the time. I enjoy, you know, a lot of people were sharing their testimonies with me. Miss Crystal, thank you for not killing your parent. You know what I'm saying? Because that could have been something that's happening. We all go through our certain things and we don't know why we go through them and why we've been chosen to go through them. Because sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I question God, like, Jesus, you letting this dude get away with this? Here we up here living right and we can't. So sometimes we got to, you know, just go back and analyze things a little differently. Everything ain't for everybody, you know, and everybody ain't for everybody. But at the end of the day, we can agree to agree to disagree, but we don't have to keep going at each other's throats. I didn't wait to be 55 years old to look like I look, to be having wrinkles and argue with people. One girl told me, you don't look like 55. Don't tell nobody you're 55. I want people to know I'm 55. I'm an elder. I got gray hair now. All them old people got gray hair. They be talking smack to me. Now I'm an elder. I can do the same thing back to them. I love it. I love being an elder. Respect your elders. You don't see all this gray hair up in here? You guys, until next time, I'm going to play me one more little rap up out of here. And then I'm getting ready to go. I'll probably see you guys either Thursday or Friday. Like I said, I'm going to try to do something every other day or so just to check in with you guys and say something. I'm going to put this one up here because it was a poem or something that Allie wrote, but I like the reflection of what she did on this video. God bless you guys. Please share it. Again, this was not up here to bash Young Jock, his wife, or nothing, but he sure got a lot of mouth talking to me crazy. And then you a dude talking to me like that. You ain't gonna be talking to me like that. If you do, please put that dress on when you talking to me like that. I'm just saying, stay in your place, period. God bless you guys. See y'all in a couple of days, and here we go.
Hey, I'm about to do it again. At the pad, pushing this pen, carry my cross, walking away from sin. Ain't no shame in it, you don't know where I've been. Wherever it was, I'm not going back again. Now I follow him that sits on the throne. And Yah's right, I'm in constant communication with him. Thanking him every morning, noon, and night. He keeps me going straight where I walk. I put a muzzle on my mouth to control my talk. I've said and done things I'm not proud of, but everything done now is done out of love. I know you ask if I'm for real, just stay tuned. My walk will reveal, it will be seen in my actions. You'll hear it in my voice. I know in my heart I made the right choice. I'm at the pad pushing this pen, head on straight, walking away from sin. Don't judge me cause I don't sound like you. Y'all knows my heart and what I do. There was a knock at the door, I let him in. Now my mission is to walk away from sin. At first it was hard, that's all I knew. He gave me his spirit to help walk me through. That spirit keeps me from going insane. That spirit helps alleviate the pain. That spirit has taken residence all in my brain. So with every step I take, the spiritual gain. In him I have been found, no longer lost. He paid the price for me as he hung on that cross. Some don't believe it, and that's okay. Hope you change your mind before judgment day. I will continue to follow his lead, open up his word and start to read, implement his teachings in my everyday life. As I sidestep drama, confusion, and strife, I'm at the pad pushing his pen, working the assignment I've been given. I'ma stay in alignment and follow through. He will not send me nowhere unless he's coming too. I am never by myself, depending on him is good for my health. He is everything, everything I need. Whatever he gives me, I plant it like a seed. This is just the beginning, there is so much to be done. I must continue to spread the good news of only begotten son. Others talk about this and that, don't have a clue. Every action and word you speak is recorded of you. You will receive payment for what you perform. It's time to repent, be renewed, be reborn. I'm at the pad pushing this 10. Those in this world wonder where I've been. My path is narrow, my direction redirected. No longer am I unprotected. Whatever weapon that tries to succeed
I'm at the pad pushing this pen. Only Yah knows where I've been. He brought me from there and put me here, where I will be working and waiting. The time is near. He'll be back, believe it or not, it's a fact. Yeah, it's a fact. Believe it or not, he's coming back. Yeah, it's a fact. He'll be back.
I'm still healing, you guys. God bless and take care. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see y'all in a couple of days.